reasonableness following Minneapolis Police Department policy and current standards of law enforcement and his interactions with
Why is it so laggy?
In your opinion, was this a use of deadly force?
It was not.
The prosecution challenged the defense police use of force expert's testimony, causing him to reverse his opinion that the prone restraint would likely not cause Floyd pain.
You now just said that it could produce pain. Would you agree that what we're seeing here is
there we go.
a use of force?
Shown in this picture, that could be a use of force.
For the first time, jurors heard from someone who was in the SUV when Floyd was arrested. Floyd was about to give his ex-girlfriend, Shawanda Hill, a ride home from Cup Foods. She described his erratic behavior as police approached the vehicle.
He says he grabbed the wheel, and he was like, please, please don't kill me. Please, please don't shoot me.
1 year earlier, Floyd had found himself in a similar situation. Scott Creighton, a retired narcotics investigator for the Minneapolis Police Department, testified he arrested Floyd in May of 2019. Jurors watched Creighton's body cam video as he approached Floyd in a vehicle. This time, he was a passenger in the car.
The passenger was
unresponsive
and non-compliant to my commands.
The defense called on Creighton and paramedic Michelle Mosin, who treated Floyd after the 2019 arrest, to show how the ingestion of opioids may or may not have affected his well-being.
His heart didn't stop.
No.
He didn't go into cardiac arrest.
No. But the prosecution turned the evidence against
It's
Chauvin,
so laggy,
pointing
the
out how,
worst
despite the
time
similar
ever.
circumstances, the officers in 2019 safely arrested Floyd.
Your attention was focused on Mr. Floyd, correct?
Yes, it was.
And Mr. Floyd didn't drop dead while you were interacting with him, correct?
No.
Now the defense is expected to introduce its own medical expert to support its position that Floyd died due to underlying heart issues.
I think people think this is the upload and didn't come.
If Chauvin will testify in his own defense. Christine?
Hazel, thank you. To a developing story in Connecticut now, where a standoff with a barricaded gunman is still ongoing at this hour.
Alright,
After
let's
a
play it
shootout
here.
with police, Branford police say there is still an active threat and the scene is not safe. Branford, located just east of New Haven. Officers responded to a call for shots fired in the area of Main Street and Cherry Hill just after noontime. Police say the officers were met with heavy gunfire from the upper floor of a business and apartment building.
It was like, it sounded like grenades going off. It was silence, shouting, shots, and it was just an endless cycle.
Police say one person was shot, taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The neighborhood remains on lockdown, and police are asking residents to avoid the area.
Today, President Biden and congressional leaders honored the Capitol Hill police officer who was killed in an attack earlier in the month. The body of Officer William Billy Evans was brought to the Capitol, where he is lying in honor in the rotunda. Evans' family, fellow officers, and lawmakers attended a memorial service there for him. He died when a car rammed him and another officer.
Ah, motherfucker! Oh my God!
Was shot and killed. After the service, President Biden addressed the Capitol Police.
I hit my funny bone.
Your son, your husband,
It's not funny.
your brother, your dad.
It's not funny.
Was a hero. Men and women
The
in
funny,
Capitol
hitting the funny bone is not
Police
funny.
Force, I'm sorry. The second time in 2 months, you have such a ceremony.
Alright.
Evans' death coming after the January attack that killed Officer Brian Sicknick.
President Biden plans to withdraw all troops from Afghanistan by September 11th of this year.
I'm gonna spit my gum
That would
somewhere.
mark
I don't
the
know.
20th
I was gonna spit
anniversary
it
of the
out.
9/11 terror attacks. The president had previously stated it was unlikely the U.S. would meet a May 1st deadline to withdrawal. That was set by the Trump administration. At least 2,500
It wasn't downloading and I lost a ton of viewers, so I wanted to stream, and while it's downloading, I'll play this, so I can at least get some watch time. Also because I made a few deals, I have to carry some people, so might as well stream it and carry other people too.
Intense moments as newer police officers talk a man off a ledge. See how Good Samaritans also helped out.
A new summer program to keep the kids busy, how it combines summer school and camp, and it's all for free.
I hope this program
Boom, boom, boom,
It is a program she wishes she didn't.
boom, boom, boom.
How one woman is helping the Asian community feel safer on the street.
And Lonnie is out for now. Vanessa is in a gorgeous one today, Vanessa.
Alright.
Absolutely. The question is, will it
The
stick
code
around the
is
sunshine and unseasonable warmth?
Z.
And
Wait.
full forecast will talk about, well, whether or not it does, and also the chance for some snow. Yes, that's a possibility.
The code is
This is
XHQ.
Paramount Plus. This is investigators, defenders, and
Savage vandals heading to their house.
this is young SpongeBob, young Sheldon, and
Yeah,
the
competitive.
Younger. This is everything you've been looking for.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Now streaming.
Come experience Floor & Decor's grand opening in Denver. Sure, some projects can require a bit of compromise, but there's no
Magician
settling
Go to
for
Jermaine.
Floor & Decor.
Yeah, it's currently what I'm
We can
using.
fulfill our vision and get in-stock products at budget-friendly prices. All installation materials you need to get it done right and right on time. With easy
I like that my viewers didn't. I like that my viewers didn't just like sub and then never go visit a video ever again. Like people like actually see my videos when I upload. I like that.
Pretzel changed her life forever. She was an aspiring actress. Now her existence will never be the same again. What happened? Next Inside Edition. Tonight at 7, only on
Oh my
CBS
god,
2.
kid, can you mute your background? Well, unless you're teaching me how, then no. Sorry.
When the housing crisis hit,
I will
Obama
learn
chose
how to.
Sean to help
I'm
homeowners.
trying to.
When Hurricane Sandy devastated New York,
I don't know.
he had Sean
It's
head the
very
recovery.
laggy right now.
And to manage
It's
the
very
entire
laggy.
federal
I'm
budget,
probably
Obama
floating.
has Sean to lead. Now, Sean's running for mayor because we need a proven crisis manager to lead our recovery from COVID. Sean Donovan has the experience to make New York work
Wait, did it
for
start?
everyone. Pay for it when you start NYC. All those in favor of a
It started?
COVID-19 vaccine, raise your arm.
No, it didn't
Safe
start.
and
I
effective
still got 20
COVID-19
seconds.
Vaccines are here. Get yours when it's
Do,
available
do,
to
do,
you. Learn
do,
more
do,
at
do not call me that ever
nyc.gov
again.
/COVID vaccine. Let's take back our city, one vaccination at a time. Safe and effective COVID-19 vaccines are here.
Yes, but it's insanely
Learn
laggy.
more at
Like I am lagging
nyc.gov
super bad right
/COVID
now.
vaccine. Care. It's more than a word. It's the heart of our mission and purpose for more than 25 years. Today we serve 2.3
I don't know why I'm so
million
laggy.
members, partnering with this is Fidelis Care. If you
Don't
need
ever
health
barrage
insurance,
Magician's
or if
Red.
your coverage is changing,
Even if they
Fidelis
just
Care
used
can
their
help.
crossfire.
Call 1-888
He died?
TTY
That
711
quick?
or visit fideliscare.org.
Are you missing teeth? Are you unhappy with your dentures? Are you looking for a second opinion? Park 40's world-class state-of-the-art facility is conveniently located near Grand Central Station and is led by renowned pioneers in the dental industry, Dr. Scott Gantz and Arnie Fischler, who have over 30 years of experience in the field, restoring thousands of smiles.
You want to be able to smile and feel great about yourself, and I'm totally confident about that.
Your new smile is just a phone call away. Call Park 40 today.
As gun violence surges in the city, there's a new effort to keep people safe this summer.
Communities are coming together to find ways to prevent shootings by taking action in their own neighborhoods. CBS 2's Christina Fan has more.
A 5-year-old grazed in the head, a 12-year-old shot in the chest, and 4 family members killed in a murder-suicide. All these acts of violence occurred in the last 10 days, and families are crying enough is enough.
When are we going to stop this? When are we going to not sweep this under the rug?
Just this year, there have been at least 300 shootings, a 56% increase over 2020 that was already plagued by gunfire. Leaders of the New York City Crisis Management System set a full goal Tuesday at City Hall Park, unveiling a 3-part approach to create the safest summer in city history.
A lot of the work is, how do we make peace cool in our community? How do we make it a trend
People are
that
calling me
people wanna follow
senpai.
in general?
The first part of the
Can
plan
I
is
remove that
already in
word
motion.
in some way?
Activists are identifying the
How?
city's most problematic neighborhoods and then flooding those hotspots with community events this summer. The second part involves cross-coordination, moving critical messengers from one borough to another that might be experiencing retaliatory shootings.
We're not waiting for it to
I
for the
like it.
shots to rain out. We're coming to the streets because we want to make a difference.
Activists say the third, extremely crucial part of the plan relies on the people of New York City to get involved.
Something as simple as, volunteering at the barbecue in the name of peace. Something as simple
Joe
as
Mama.
canvassing, walking through the community.
Alright, the
handing
code
out
is
opportunity
NVP.
pamphlets or
Try
information
that
on
one.
jobs. You should definitely be looking to get involved with your local organizations.
How safe this summer is will depend on everyone's involvement. In Lower Manhattan, Christina Fan, CBS 2 News.
The city's health department has released a new report on COVID-19 variants in the city. The agency has identified multiple variants of interest and concern, notably B117 and B1526. Both are present in all 5 boroughs. B1526 cases are slightly more common in the Bronx and parts of Queens. B117 cases are slightly more common in southern Brooklyn, eastern Queens, and Staten Island. The CDC classifies 117 as a variant of concern and 1526 as a variant of interest. There are either signs or evidence of increased transmissibility in both variants.
There's a new summer program for school-age kids in the city. Summer Rising will be part summer camp, summer school, part camp. Best of all, it's free and it's open to students in grades K through 12.
Loading. Why am I so laggy right now?
Same old summer school.
I'm so
We
laggy.
have a great alternative that involves academics, it involves recreation, it involves culture. It is free to all parents.
The DOE will now work with the city's Youth and Community Development Department to provide programming. The city says it expects as many as 200,000 children to enroll.
All right, let's talk about this weather. Speaking of summer, it was gorgeous.
Nice today as it was lousy.
I would say, right, opposite ends
I'm
of
in.
the spectrum in a really good way. I'm glad we're on this end now. But moving forward, we do not get to hold on to the picnic weather. We have more rain and even the possibility of a little snow.
Alright, go tents.
So here it is, folks, a beautiful live picture of the blue
there's like no people
skies
in here. There's not that many people. I think those two are still loading. So.
Then the clouds thicken and things
nice.
start to evolve from there. At present,
I'm so
54
fucking
degrees,
laggy.
north winds at 8. Those winds become more south.
Are you lagging too? Please tell me you're lagging.
A little bit more tomorrow, but boy, is it splendid out there. These are our current temps, ranging from 66 in Edison, cool spots at Hanson's, and 52 degrees right now. And
I can't move.
24-hour temperature change.
Oh my god, I'm 1 HP.
Nearly 20 degrees warmer in Monticello, 17 degrees warmer in the city, and in the Hansons, a cool spot, just a 4 degree bump yesterday, but still an improvement nonetheless, with more sunshine and the rain that was not present. That was some good news. So we're tucked into the sweet spot here today.
Can the universe reset before I can get full? Okay, I got full.
Low pressure approach from the west, and that will thicken clouds from our breeze, even the slightest chance of some showers.
When universe is resetting, when it's on that like last type thing. Oh, how did you guys already change? I'm still in universe reset, by the way.
And that will help things start to get a little warmer tomorrow. I'll have your full forecast coming up, and I will talk more about that possibility of snow.
I can't do anything. I'm so laggy.
Okay, Vanessa, thank you.
I'm right here.
Out of prison and nowhere to go.
Just saw someone die. Oh yeah, you gotta use your umbrella, bro.
Living in a city, homeless shelter. What he says needs to be done about the lack of resources.
I'm so laggy.
Johnson & Johnson vaccine continues.
Oh, I can't fucking do shit.
As many people vaccinated as possible.
Why is it so laggy? This dude just pulled off the stupidest combo that no one would ever land. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. That dude was hitting me from a mile away. I'm so fucking laggy. What the fuck? Because there was like 2 people in it. I had to end it so more people would join when I do a notification. Yeah, it does 1 damage. It does 1 damage. Why the fuck am I so laggy? It's because I'm downloading CSGO.
Find Spun Serenity.
It'll completely drain your blood.
Now at ShopRite and partner retailers.
Dear Freedom.
Just make it so you can't heal on beatdowns. They gotta make it so you can't heal on beatdowns. And they gotta nerf those cooldowns and damage. How the hell is a 1 damage beatdown fair?
Tomorrow's road will be better than today's. Let's go. Toyota Hybrids.
Lease Highlander or Highlander Hybrid for $279 a month with Apple CarPlay Standard. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost service. Find yours at Toyota.com.
Every other beatdown is fair, but Star Platinum the World, they made the cooldown like 2 seconds.
The doers? Those who do more with less asthma, thanks to Dupixent. Treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma. Dupixent isn't for sudden breathing problems.
35 seconds.
It can improve lung function for better breathing in as little as 2 weeks.
It does half your HP. Into a vampire, you're dead.
It's not a steroid.
but can help reduce or eliminate oral steroids. Dupixent can cause serious allergic reactions, including anaphylaxis. Get help right away if you have rash, shortness of breath, chest pain,
Can you
tingling, or
carry me?
numbness in your
Yeah,
limbs.
Amoga
Tell your doctor
Sussus.
if you have a parasitic infection.
Sussus
Don't change or
Amoga?
stop your asthma treatments, including steroids, without talking to your doctor.
V9W.
Do more with less asthma. Talk to your asthma specialist about Dupixent. If your financial situation has changed,
People are starting to
maybe
realize
need
it's a
help.
stream.
When
Hello,
asked to wash your
John.
hands,
Wow.
you did.
Kalea.
When asked
Yeah,
to
I'll
wear
carry you,
masks,
Wonder Boy.
you did. When asked to stay home, you did. You are one of us. And now there's another way you can fight COVID and be
What are you
prepared for
posting?
future public health emergencies. A chance to be New York tough. Enroll in our public health training course to get the facts to keep your community healthy. You will learn from
You
Cornell
use at
experts
everyone
and
so
top public
much.
health professionals. The more you know, the better we all are.
The CBS Wonder Team. Together we'll keep your forecast up to the minute.
Violent crime is on the rise in the city.
Sorry for the ping. At everyone, sorry for the ping.
56% since last year.
It's gonna commence. Why am I so laggy? Is it laggy because I'm downloading CSGO?
Process from prison and how it affects the entire city. It's a story you'll see only
Alright,
on
well, once it's downloaded,
After 2 men recently out on parole were rearrested for 2 different
I'll be
unprovoked
fine.
attacks, city officials pointed to the state's
Boom,
parole process.
boom,
The parole system in New York State does not work.
Pushing people out of
boom,
prison,
boom,
to give them second chances, but to put them into homeless facilities.
So we sat down with Hilton Webb.
The whole deal was, you break
Where
the
are
law,
you?
you go to jail, you do your time, and then you come back out and everything's right. It's
Oh
not.
my god.
I'm still paying.
Webb was released from Attica Correctional Facility in 2017
There's
after
so
serving
many
27 years in the
people.
maximum security prison for murder.
What is
Though he maintains his innocence.
Roughly half my life was in prison.
Oh
Was
no.
there anyone at the
Oh
prison or,
god. I'm
you know,
getting
parole
ganked.
officer working with you,
Holy
trying to,
shit.
lay out what options there were for you?
Oh no.
He went
I
straight from
died.
prison to a Manhattan homeless shelter.
Why
There are
the
currently
fuck?
1,500 state parolees living in
Oh
New York
my
City
god.
shelters.
I'm so laggy.
This is not a place that's going to be conducive for my rehabilitation.
Webb got his college degree in prison. He wanted a job when he got out, but could barely get an ID.
Nobody tells you you have to use a Metro card.
Yeah, that was me.
I was rude. When I went to prison, there was tokens.
What
Yeah.
do you think the state or the city could have done to make that transition a little easier?
There's no one telling you how
I wanted to.
reestablish your credit. There's no one telling you how to even get a bank account. But those are the things we have to teach people coming out.
Webb was able to connect with the Fortune Society, a nonprofit that helped him find a job. He's on track to get his master's degree in psychology this spring.
This place has made it possible for me to
Boom, 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 boom,
have
boom,
the
boom,
approach of a
boom,
life.
boom,
In New
boom.
York, more than a quarter of parolees are reincarcerated within 3 years. Is there a way to prevent that before we leave the life?
I don't have all the answers. I think one of the answers is education. I think one of the answers is mental health services. The biggest problem is self-medicating. But it's self-medicating. You can't afford to buy the drugs, so now you have to do a crime. Self-medicate yourself.
The state corrections department told us they help link parolees with things like employment, educational programs, substance abuse, and mental health programs.
Prisons are where the mentally ill don't go. You put them in an environment where they have mental health services and an opportunity to get a degree. They get self-worth, they feel better about themselves, and they leave a better person than they went in.
There are some people who would say, why should we invest taxpayer
All
dollars
right, let's
into
play.
people who are in jail and people who are in
The
prison?
code
It's cheaper
is
to put a guy or
XAB.
a woman through 4 years of college in prison
Boom, boom,
than
boom,
pay for another
boom.
10, 20 years of them to be in prison. It's better for society, it's better for you, and it's cheaper in the long run.
The city says rehabilitation begins the moment an incarcerated person comes in, and re-entry planning starts 4 months before their release. Allie Bauman, CBS 2 News.
What?
And now to some breaking news. A CBS 2 vehicle was stolen while our crews were at work in Midtown today. This here is surveillance video shortly after it was taken from 50th and 8th Avenue. spotted them blocks away at 50th and 5th Avenue, where the suspect sideswiped a taxi cab. No one was injured in that cab, but the suspect did take off. The vehicle just found now in the Bronx on 138th Street and Cypress Avenue in the Mott Haven section. NYPD officers are investigating, and we can also tell you that our crews were not injured as well.
Thankfully. All right, still ahead here on CBS 2 and CBS New York. New questions about NYPD protocol.
I'm not liking as much now. No.
And the officer Bourne told me you're under arrest.
Officers burst into a woman's home without notice with controversy over another mistaken no-knock warrant in our area.
And concerns about vaccine supply. If
Yankee with no
will
brim.
there be enough shots to go around?
Yankee with no brim. I'm fan. Alright. If you're a fan, then go to 10.
How this woman is helping strangers feel safe and how you can do it too. We'll be right back.
Times sure have changed. From your morning commute to your co-workers. But there's one thing that's the same. Our promise
We got a
to bring you the
fan.
stories that connect us all. CBS 2 News this morning.
Dog pees in toilet viral video.
At Stanley Steamer, we love homes. It's why we started cleaning them over 70 years ago and why we still continue today. Whatever home means to you, we're ready when you are to make sure your space is clean and that you and the ones you care about most are safe.
This dog's really pissed in the toilet like a human. Damn. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh god, I'm lagging. I don't see who to get.
Let's face it, New Yorkers.
There's so many people here.
But COVID-19 isn't over yet, and that means neither is our fight
Aimbot.
against the virus. So what's
Say
next?
yes if you're in the
Keep doing what we've been
stream.
doing. Get tested often, even with no symptoms.
Oh,
Get
Luffy's
tested
back.
immediately if
You guys
feel
remember
cold or
Luffy?
flu symptoms. Stay masked and distance. And when it's your turn, get vaccinated.
Luffy gets
Preventing the spread of COVID-19 starts with knowing if we have it. We're almost there, NYC. So let's keep fighting. Testing is available at no cost to you. Learn more at testingtrace.nyc
Alright, kill Aimbot.
or call 212-COVID-19.
Dignity. It demands a rapid COVID test.
Oh god, it's so
Because
laggy.
we all deserve an answer.
How the hell?
It demands a better understanding of your glucose levels.
Oh my god.
And knowing your baby is getting the nutrition.
Oh god, someone hit me with Hammond.
At Abbott, we fight for these moments.
What'd he say?
Changing technologies because dignity demands it.
It's so fucking laggy.
High arrest. This can't be good.
You said my family is
You killed me? I didn't know you killed me, but I don't really care that you killed me because I know I can beat you in a 1v1 when I'm not lagging.
Why are we getting audited?
Are you sure it doesn't say applauded?
Well, anyone's smart enough to get us out of this, you are. Let's get in here and show them what we're made of.
I heard you give that exact same pep talk.
It's so
Well, I
laggy.
didn't have a special one prepared.
A new Young Sheldon, Thursday, 8, 7 Central, or stream anytime on CBS.
Local news, sports, weather.
You guys go fight. I'm lagging.
It's time to breathe easier with
They're
a
just
professional
watching me as I lag.
Stanley Steamer. We remove the dirt hidden deep inside your ducts, helping you get back to a cleaner and healthier home. Call 1-800-STEAMER today.
A pivot today by many who are distributing coronavirus vaccines across the region. They're moving from the Johnson & Johnson vaccine to others. Welcome back. I'm Christine Johnson.
I'm Maurice Dubois. The shift coming after the pause.
Oh, he beat down the world rift.
And health officials emphasize 6 cases are now being investigated out of the nearly 7 million people.
No, he said he
who were
beat down his own
vaccinated with
friend.
the J&J
Where the hell
shot.
did you hear that?
CBS 2's Carolyn Gussoff reports now from Long Island.
Just vaccinated at the Nassau Coliseum. Residents like Patty Van Dyke scheduled for the one and done Johnson & Johnson shot, but received this email informing them of a switch.
I would have preferred the one shot, but for safety purposes, I guess.
Oh, okay. I don't think there's King Crimson Requiem's on my stream.
Moderna shots were quickly substituted.
I believe that they actually changed it.
I'd rather go with something that's proven and not questionable.
Nassau officials say
Alright, get the
because
King
of
Crimson
supply
Requiem.
issues, less than 2% of the 600,000 vaccines administered by the county.
No, the King Crimson Requiem, you idiots.
Johnson
but it is a setback.
The reason why we wanted to
Get KCR.
is because it's so much easier to get folks who are homebound with just that one dose.
But officials welcome the review of the unusual blood clot.
Get KCR now.
The vaccine to
I don't care.
outside normal rates of the rare condition.
I don't care if you're on the stream or not. You killed one of our
The
teammates.
first thing that we all need to realize is this should bring comfort in the sense that it shows the protections that we have in place when we roll out.
Get a time race or leave.
The pause grounded the Mount Sinai South Nassau Vaxmobile. They'll pivot now.
Bitch is running.
It will be logistically more challenging because we're going to have
Among
to
Us
approximately 21 days later.
And cancel nearly 300 shots at a Westbury pharmacy.
It's one and done. You don't have to come back.
If you're threatening me with unsubbing, I could threaten you with not carrying you. So,
And now concern of more vaccine hesitancy, just as the tide was turning.
I think erring on the side of caution is really going to help us here. And then we'll just do the talking to people as we continue to emphasize the science.
I did the ice cream truck. Oh my god, there's like no people left.
Johnson vaccine. It can sit for 30 days and will not go to waste if and when the pause is lifted. In Uniondale, Long Island, Carolyn Gussoff, CBS
I think he actually unsubbed.
For the second time in recent weeks now, there are questions about NYPD protocol.
Alright, let's go.
A retired corrections officer says that
Hey, Acro Plays, is Acro Plays' avatar just gray? Because I need to make sure if I'm lagging or not.
CBS 2's Natalie Duntridge reports from Laurel.
It's gray? Alright.
And that's why, all the officers was in the hallway, they had flashlights, and they had guns drawn.
Ring camera video shows police using flashlights to search a house in Laurelton on March 19th at 6 a.m.
Why are they making fun of some dude who said millions Reddit's for skill issue, bro? What the fuck? He didn't do anything. It was Among Us sus.
Screaming, and the officer, Bourne told me you're under arrest. And I said, under arrest for what? He said, I can't tell you.
The NYPD tells CBS 2 it was executing a no-knock warrant, saying in a statement, investigators had, quote, probable cause to believe there was ongoing criminal activity at the location based on investigative evidence gathered due to numerous complaints from the community about drug sales at the location. Cottingham says if police had done their research, they would have known the person they were looking for, her boyfriend's son, hadn't lived in the house in 3 years.
When he got kicked out, the locks was changed.
As a former correction officer, Cottingham keeps 2 licensed handguns locked in her home. She shudders to think what could have happened if she had grabbed her gun. Cops or herself could have been shot.
This is like Breonna Taylor.
So you watched someone kill themselves?
Sleeping, you come barging into my house.
There have been growing calls to ban no-knock warrants after several recent questionable raids. Mayor de Blasio says he's reviewing policy with the NYPD.
Scary monsters, if you're not subbed, then no carry for you.
But Cottingham's attorney says guidelines have been in place since 2003, when a Harlem woman, Alberta Sproul,
I can't join because it's 3 a.m. right now. Damn, it's 3 a.m. for you and you're watching my stream? Thank you.
A patrol guide. Cottingham's attorney says it's not being enforced.
They ignored one of the most important regulations.
I did make a Discord server.
That the residents of the house that they're breaking into are not licensed to possess firearms.
Cottingham says officers turned her home upside down, brought in drug-sniffing dogs, but found nothing. The anxiety hasn't gone away.
I had a nightmare last night. I had a nightmare that the police came in here.
Cottingham estimates there's several thousands of dollars in damage to her home. Her attorney is now taking steps to sue the NYPD. In Laurelton, Queens, Natalie Duntridge, CBS 2 News.
And a bill was introduced in New York City
It'll
last
eat
year
you up alive.
warrants except in the most serious cases involving suspected killers or
It'll
terrorists.
eat you up alive.
Was robbed
Should I server boost?
on a dating website.
Nah, I
The
feel like I
NYPD
can.
released surveillance video of the suspect that they're looking for. Police say the
Gabriel, can you carry
23-year-old
next match?
victim
Yeah, I'm
had
gonna
arranged
carry
for the man to
people.
come to her apartment last month in Bed-Stuy.
Dylan.
And when the suspect got there, he allegedly stole $200 from her and then pushed her to the ground. This happened near Albany Avenue and Herkimer Street. Also, police say 2 children were apparently brought along to burglarize a store, and this was caught on camera in Queens. Happened Easter Sunday. Video here showing a man break the window of Menchie's frozen yogurt on Cooper Avenue in Glendale and then hand something to the children. Police say the suspect took unknown property from inside before all 3 left.
A new mural in the Bronx pays tribute to the late rapper DMX. Artist Efren Andalou
Oh, I might boost the server.
Mural outside of a family-owned Dominican restaurant on Holland and Burke Avenues in Olinville. And DeLu says DMX was the voice of his childhood. He says he wanted to paint a mural
That's
of the
such a
rapper
free. That's like literally. That's basically free 5 carries, and you don't know what you're gonna get out of those cosmetics, bro.
His real name was Earl Simmons. Died a week later from cardiac arrest.
Once they got like Joe Part 4, Joe Part 3, Dio, fucking all those other shit. Diego. Jotaro Part 6.
Hear from the Newark police officer who pulled a man back
Yeah,
from the
ask it, sure. I don't care.
From outer space, the sighting in South Florida that was closer to Earth
yeah.
than you might think.
Yeah, sure. Ask. I don't care.
We're with Paula Abdul after her idol return and Simon Cowell diss. Plus, why the stars of F9 are feeling the pressure after a year of delays. Next, ET.
Tonight at 7:30 on CBS2.
Grubhub's getting rid of fees when you order McDonald's.
Vamp the World of Heaven is still really good, by the way. But Magician's Red Spin is also really good, and it pairs better with the World of Heaven. You should probably get spec storage, is what you should get.
New York City is coming back strong. Safe and effective vaccines are coming to all New Yorkers soon. Get vaccinated when it becomes available to you. Learn more at nyc.gov.
Honestly, I don't know what you mean. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, he beat down his friend. What a stupid idiot. He accidentally beat down his friend. He tried to beat down me and he beat down his friend. In Awakening too. Damn, bro. I'm lagging so... I'm gonna lag out before we can kill everyone. What is that barrage damage? I got beat down. I can't fucking see what's going on, dude.
To get that arm off his neck, he didn't get it. That ace will be with me always.
No, my mom, if I ask her to get me Robux, she brings the belt. Someone just said that in my chat. Oh my god. Alright. Guess you can't get spec storage. Might as well get Vampire or Spin. I mean, honestly, I don't really know which one to get. They're both good. I'm so laggy.
You could pick from hundreds of law firms for your mesothelioma or asbestos lung cancer case. But would you be confident that you made the best choice? White & Luxembourg is the firm that has
Get to the World AU.
asbestos disease clients than any other firm in the metropolitan area.
Get to the World
With 30
AU.
years experience, they have New York's highest recorded asbestos verdicts of all time. The choice is clear.
Get to the World AU.
White & Luxembourg has our backs.
Call White & Luxembourg. Call 1-888-411-LAWS. That's 1-888-411-LAWS. Are you ready?
You need blood? Bro. Say yes if you're in the stream, Mr. Hello 93875. I'm gonna see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Bum 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 bum.
Closed captioning on CBS2 News is brought to you by Lexus. Experience amazing.
Newark police officers and community members come
Say yes if you're in the stream.
words to get a man from attempting suicide to
This guy is stupid. Say yes if you're in the stream.
Newark police speaking from the heart to a distraught man standing on the ledge, ready to take his own life.
I'm not gonna act like I know what's going on in your life. I don't. We all got everyday struggles, man.
Speaking is Officer Darren Fields. He and Officer Abdul Aziz Yassin were responding to the 911 call Monday morning, rushing
It
to the
is,
Sunset
though.
Main
That's the thing.
overpass at West Runyon Street.
Hoping that we would get there in time. And, to our surprise, it was actually a male that we had encountered prior to the incident. Us arriving there and him, recognizing us, it helped.
The previous encounter over a non-violent domestic situation. Police say the man was distraught over a child custody issue.
Your son is gonna have to deal with that every day of his life.
Oh god, I'm low. I'm low. 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 Ooh, I'm gonna die.
Brian O'Hara says this is de-escalation training in action.
What'd he say?
Slow a situation down, help a person kind of rationally think through things and basically, approach it safely. That's ultimately the goal.
Yeah.
I'm from North
I'll
Carolina.
carry.
I could relate to them. I talk to them as if they're children of me. You know, that could have easily been a brother of mine.
Sergeant Miguel Silva also responded to the scene, commending his fellow officers' compassion.
They do take the job personally.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be able to. I mean, I have no blood, so
Two
there's a
witnesses and the
chance.
man's father
But I don't
also
think so.
encouraged him not to jump and pulled him to safety.
Shafto, you want second? I don't think I've carried you yet.
The man was taken to the hospital
You want
for
second?
further evaluation. We're told the city has mental health resources like social
Imagine if
workers
the
on
team
staff
say
that
die
will
easy and
follow
kill
up with the
them.
man to make
Yo,
sure he's
if
okay.
I say
In
chicken
Newark, New
next
Jersey,
match, it's
Hannah
me.
D'Angelo,
Alright?
CBS 2
Alright.
News.
Outstanding work.
It's tough to watch, but boy, just to see it all.
Why?
Saving that man's life.
So well done.
Yeah.
Wow.
Coming up on CBS 2 and CBSN New York, celebrating Vasaki, how people are observing the Sikh New Year locally and around the
Opie,
world.
Opie,
And Pitch
Poppy.
Perfect, a college softball star makes history with a perfect game. But that's not all she did. And some pretty perfect weather, Vanessa.
Absolutely. From 60s and sunshine today to the possibility of snow. I'll have your full forecast coming up.
Ooh. Ow.
Get the CBS
Ow.
app on any
Oh.
device. Local news,
Oh.
sports, weather,
Wait.
video on demand,
Oh.
and
Oh.
CBSN New York.
Oh.
All in one
Ow.
place.
Oh.
Everything you want to know
Oh.
on your time. Download now.
Oh. Oh.
Struggling to manage
You
my
only
type
have
2
4
diabetes has knocked me out
Broncos.
of my zone. But lowering my A1C
I gave
with
12.
once-weekly Ozempic helped
I
me
gave
get
12
back.
Rocos and 12 arrows for 3 peers. Is that a good trade?
My zone, lowering my A1C and losing some weight. Now, back to the show.
Ozempic is proven to lower A1C. Most people who took Ozempic reached an A1C under 7 and maintained it. And you may lose weight. Adults lost on average up to 12 pounds.
I am so
Ozempic
fucking
isn't for
hungry.
people with type 1 diabetes or diabetic
The only thing I've eaten
ketoacidosis.
today
Don't
is
share
fucking
needles or pens or reuse needles.
Gatorade
Don't
and
take
like
Ozempic if you or your family ever had medullary thyroid
7
cancer or
goldfish.
multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2.
I didn't even
or if
like them.
allergic
They were
to it.
stale as
Stop
hell.
Ozempic and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach
Well,
pain,
and
or
I ate a
allergic
2-day-old
reaction.
chicken
Serious
nugget
side
today.
effects may include
That also.
pancreatitis. Tell your provider
It
about
tastes like
vision
it.
problems or changes. Taking Ozempic with a sulfonylurea or insulin may increase low blood sugar risk. Side effects like nausea,
I was
vomiting,
hungry.
and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
Once-weekly Ozempic helped me get in my type 2 diabetes zone. Ask your healthcare provider
Well, I didn't
how it
like
can help you
the
get in
yodel
yours.
things. What?
You may pay as little as $25
On what?
for a 3-month prescription.
Ow.
Hey Scotty, it's
How the hell
John
did you get
Petito
up there?
with
You're
the Golden
fucking
Nugget
magician's
Casino.
red.
Hi Tillman, how does it feel to win the
No.
largest online
Delete
slot
that.
payout
I don't want to
in
give
New
5
Jersey
free
history?
carries. We don't need
I was
boosts.
planning on going to nuggetcasino.com, and in an hour I
Yoink.
won.
LOL.
It really hurts right now because I need this $1 million, Scotty.
You know that KSI thing? I think it's KSI.
Wow,
He says,
thanks,
LOL.
Tillman. I'm so happy a loyal player became an instant millionaire.
By the way, at 500 subs, I'm getting $100 because it's going to be really nice for Boba.
They're people just like you who love weather. The CBS 2 Weather Watchers,
Yeah.
reporting from their own backyards to our newscast. More power to get you the best
I
forecast.
know,
The CBS 2 Weather Watchers, powered by your local
I
Chevy
get to play
dealer.
games,
Find
and
new
I upload it instead,
Before the
and now I'm
overdose,
starting to make money because
before the
they're giving me
illicit
100
drug
bucks.
use, before the
Profits.
misuse of pain pills, you were you.
It's so
and still
laggy.
are.
Oh my god.
The mother, the sister, the friend, the breadwinner. Get back to being you again. If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, help is available all across New York State.
weather, powered by Chevrolet.
Alright, I
Find
said
great
it.
deals
Let's
at
see how long.
ChevyOffers.com.
Today's Vasaki, the Sikh New Year festival marked around the world.
CBS 2's Kieran Dillon reports on how the community here is celebrating.
Hello?
On one of the holiest
That
days of
sounds
the
like
year, hundreds of Sikhs are
let's
gathering at this
move.
church, also known as a Gurudwara, in
What about
Southeast India,
first?
to mark Vaisakhi. The
Third.
holiday, an opportunity for Sikhs everywhere to come together to celebrate their faith and collective history.
Hey, it's still a spot, bitch.
So important.
Vaisakhi originally began centuries ago as a harvest festival in the Punjab region of India. In
Oh shit, that
1699,
dude's
it
getting
took on extra
demolished,
meaning
bro.
for Sikhs.
Oh
In the
shit.
10th Guru Gobind
Oh shit.
the day to establish the Casa, the name given to 6 who have been
It's
baptized.
over. Oh my god. No. Yeah, no, he is Haman, he is vampire. Acro has vampire.
The community gathers in solidarity.
Nah, if he was me, when. Oh god, get out of the zone. Acro, get out of the zone.
Festival is the annual parade that's taken place every year in Manhattan since the 1980s.
Oh god, Acro is being chased.
Even though COVID restrictions have changed how Sikhs celebrate Vaisakhi, many say
Oh shit, bitch got flung. Oh my god! Bro, I'm not a fucking hot potato. If you see someone called N3_no, run. Why? Who is N3_no? Huh?
Even if it's on a smaller scale, these devotees say they'll use the day to give thanks and pray for the year ahead. In the meantime, they're wishing us all a happy Vaisakhi.
Why? Who's N3_no?
Ditto to all of those celebrating here today. Okay,
Oh, that's Walter. Damn.
Sunshine across the city, but
We
unfortunately
can kill Walter if we wanted to, it's
It is
fine.
going to be short-lived, but I think we start tomorrow off with a little sunshine before the clouds thicken.
I know, how the hell is Acro not that? Oh.
And potentially snowy.
GG's. He said, what? It was a 1v1, man. Alright, let's go. Does this bitch not know? Started.
A nice jump from yesterday to today. Yesterday was 51, today 64. Tomorrow we're gonna climb even a little bit more out there. How does
I forgot.
sound for your
And it's only 20 damage. He's probably a hacker that uses one-shot hacks and speed hacks. Damn.
Huge drop off Thursday into Friday. The forecast gets not just cold, but especially damp yet again. And it is on Friday that we see the potential for some very minor snow accumulations well north of the city.
Where am I? Right there! Poggers, bloggers, boggers, choggers, noggers.
In play, but we are on the evolutionary trend to return to rainfall, folks. Today, the forecast stays dry. Tomorrow, 30% chance of showers. I do want to say this is not a bad Wednesday at all. As we make our way into the afternoon, we bring in a chance for showers. Story's a little different Thursday and Friday as those temperatures tumble.
What cosmetics did you get?
Percent chances up to 80%. Saturday into Sunday, we say 10% chance. Saturday looking great. Sunday, more likely that 10%.
Do a ton of damage and then I'll jump off.
Overhead at
What's
the
your phone
moment,
number?
we've got a very brief rendezvous, shall I say, with high pressure before low pressure.
No way!
Overnight, really through the day tomorrow, as low pressure approaches from the west. Then Thursday into Friday, what happens is we'll have a secondary low develop off the coast, and that's when things really turn soggy out there.
Oh my god! Ah!
Stay on the mild side.
Hey, didn't someone need spin?
The day with sunshine. Here we are at 8:30. It looks beautiful, but as low pressure approaches from the west, the clouds thicken. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we start to see some showers popping west of the city. As we make our way towards sunset, they make their way east. So progressing east, and then the clouds really fill in for Thursday morning, and the steadier rain starts to lift through the region. Thursday will certainly look like a washout, and then Thursday into Friday is when cold air starts to pile in. So where you see the purple and the pink, that's that hint of a little bit of snow, but notice where it is. It's well north of the city. We're really talking Sullivan, Ulster, Dutchess counties that might see some snow. Best bet would be at the higher elevations. Friday, it's a lingering opportunity for wraparound rain and snow showers. By Saturday morning, the forecast is dry and looking beautiful. Today, rainfall will be impressive with the system. I'm not going to lie. We can even get some localized flooding. We're looking at, say, half an inch to an inch and a half plus in places. Snowfall accumulations are not looking impressive, but you're probably thinking in mid-April, right? We're just about there, folks. We do see the potential here for some traces, maybe an inch and a half to 2 inches. Exceptional, be at the highest elevations, maybe a 3-inch mark. But that is our most aggressive model. So tomorrow, enjoy it. 67 degrees, increasing clouds, a 30% chance of showers. Winds will be out of the south. As we look at your extended forecast, temperatures drop off big time Thursday into Friday. We're looking at cloudy skies and drenching rain Thursday, Friday, lingering wet weather, 51. Big payoff for the weekend. We'll be season will low in mid-60s. Bright skies Saturday, more clouds Sunday, with a minimal chance for showers. A return chance for showers that looks more likely Monday with a high of 64. Maurice and Christine, back to you. Okay, Vanessa, thank you.
So last night, a fireball lit up the sky from South Florida to the Bahamas.
And experts believe it was an asteroid named 2021 GW4. It was likely passing about 9,000 miles above Earth and briefly struck the atmosphere while moving at 16,000 miles an hour. The asteroid is roughly the size of a car, about 14 feet. To put this sighting perspective, most asteroids are between 1 and 3 million miles from Earth.
Okay, but don't freak out.
No.
It's all good.
Meantime, this pitcher was perfect. A college softball player goes the distance and makes history.
North Texas ace Hope Trumpline pitched a perfect game on Sunday against the Arkansas Pine Bluffs. She threw 7 innings, struck out every single batter, make that 21 in all. Final score 3-0. It was the first perfect 7-inning game in North Texas history and a first for NCAA Division I. After the game, the first person Trumpline called was her brother. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Crazy good.
A social media campaign to keep the Asian community safe.
I hope this program or initiative becomes unnecessary as soon as possible.
Still ahead on CBS 2 and CBSN New York, how one woman used her platform to raise thousands of dollars to offer free rides and to protect people in need. We'll be right back.
Well, I would use it on a shiny.
Check out tonight's primetime lineup. Brought to you by Try Honda. Contact your local Honda dealer for a great deal today.
The real fans wait for the king. Thank you for waiting. I don't think I was waiting. I was okay. You're welcome.
Tomorrow morning at 9 on CBS 2.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dave Chauncey, the city's doctor. We are at a crucial point in the COVID-19 pandemic. On the one hand, there is reason for hope. Safe, effective, and life-saving vaccines are being administered to thousands of New Yorkers every day. On the other hand, some more contagious variants of COVID-19 are now in New York City. In the match between COVID-19 vaccines and variants, we should bet on vaccines. All of them are expected to provide some protection against the variants and help lower the risk of severe illness and death. But as COVID-19 continues to spread, let's not give variants the upper hand. We must recommit to masking, physically distancing, hand washing, staying home when ill, getting tested, and getting vaccinated when it's our turn. To learn more, visit nyc.gov/COVID-vaccine.
Resorts World Catskills is now open for play. Your favorite slots await.
Alright, the code is.
It's time to get your game on. Resorts World
There's only 2 servers?
Your closest resort experience.
What?
So close.
There's only 2
Real
servers.
people, not actors, who've got their eczema under control. With less eczema, you can show more skin. So roll up those sleeves and help heal your skin
Okay,
from within.
RPT is the code.
Dupixent is the first treatment of its kind that continuously treats moderate to severe eczema or atopic dermatitis, even between flare-ups. Dupixent is a biologic and not a cream or steroid. Many people taking Dupixent saw clear or almost clear skin and had significantly less itch. Don't use if you're allergic to Dupixent. Serious allergic reactions can occur, including anaphylaxis, which is severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, or a parasitic infection. If you take asthma medicines, don't change or stop them without talking to your doctor. So help heal your skin from within, and talk to your eczema specialist about Dupixent. If your financial situation has changed, we may be able to help.
Someone is playing Tokyo with you.
This morning. Together, we can help start your day.
Alright, hello?
Coming up at 6 o'clock on CBS 2 News, an innocent bystander forever changed by gun violence.
I was lucky because the bullet didn't actually hit my spine.
Wait,
it
what?
was just the shock waves from it. It passed right by it.
Why this Brooklyn man left paralyzed by a stray bullet says he is ready to forgive.
Riding in fear, what commuters say is keeping them away from the subway, and how the MTA wants to put strap hangers at ease.
And Otis Livingston looking ahead to sports at 6 o'clock. Oh.
Yeah, guys, a pair of afternoon
lawsuit regarding an
I'm not
MLB
liking it as
umpire
much,
and a former
so
Mets catcher. Joe West says the
the
higher-ladder pennants on
usual
firing Paul Lo Duca
10s.
and takes it all the way to Manhattan Supreme Court. West sued Lo Duca because the former Mets said the umpire borrowed a 57 Chevy in exchange for a bigger strike zone. We'll tell you how the $500,000 case turned out and if the ump hit a home run in this case. I'm Roker Sports, Christine.
We got a little bit going on there. Okay. We watch it. That's right.
We will
Thank you.
see you soon.
All right. Well, the recent rise in anti-Asian hate crimes has people expressing concerns about riding the subway.
Among them, a woman in Brooklyn who found a way to get people free, safe rides, sharing her effort, Cafe Maddie Cab, with CBS 2's Jenna DeAngelis.
Madeline Park shares her passion for cooking on social media, which she calls Cafe
Protect
Maddie.
me.
Mixed in her cooking tutorials is a video addressing the rise in anti-Asian hate crimes.
Protect me.
For praying against hate. It was recent reports of hate which led to her own concerns while commuting to her job as a dentist.
I took the train and I didn't realize that I would feel so terrified the whole ride.
She didn't want the cost of a cab to hinder people from taking one, so with the help of friends, she cooked up Cafe Maddie Cab.
We started a fund to pay for cab rides for Asian elderly, Asian women, Asian members of the LGBTQ community, so that they feel safe enough to take cab rides instead of taking the train.
The effort started with her own donation of $2,000 to those who answered her call to action on Instagram. She was blown away by the response. In just 2 days, getting $100,000 in donations.
It was really good to see that everybody was standing in solidarity with us and supporting us, because in a lot of news articles and videos we're seeing people turning a blind eye.
The way it works is those who take a cab for safety submit a form noting the reason along with a picture of the receipt, which is reviewed. After getting so many requests, Park took time off work and put her cooking on hold. More than 1,100 requests have been completed, which she says couldn't have been done without donations.
I think it's a huge message of hope.
Oh my God.
Program or initiative, it becomes unnecessary
Hello.
as soon as possible.
Hello?
She says she hopes this sparks a
Hello?
greater conversation with the city on how to find ways to help people who ride the subway feel more safe. In downtown Brooklyn, Jenna DeAngelis, CBS 2 News.
And if you are looking for help or need a ride, we have information on our
Hello?
website, cbsnewyork.com. Just click on links
Yeah.
and numbers. And that is our 5 o'clock report.
News at 6 starts right now. The Johnson & Johnson vaccine on pause.
We are totally aware that this is a very rare event.
Yes.
We want to get this worked out as quickly as we possibly can.
The symptoms to look for and what you need to know if you have a vaccine scheduled.
The MTA says 72% of riders are concerned about crime and harassment.
With COVID and with all the attacks, I'm very worried.
The head of the agency makes a plea for more police officers.
A Brooklyn man left paralyzed after being shot by a stray bullet.
I'm surrounded by people supporting me and love.
His message of hope and forgiveness despite facing a life-altering battle.
I want to see the extent the Nets are back in action today in Minneapolis after last night's game was postponed following the police shooting and death of Dante Wright. Powerful comments from Nets head coach Steve Nash on how his players are dealing with this latest crisis.
This is CBS 2 News at 6.
Good evening once again. I'm Maurice Dubois.
And I'm Christine Johnson. Dana Tyler is off tonight. New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut have all paused distribution of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
The move following a federal recommendation over concerns about rare cases of blood clots. CBS 2's Alice Gaynor has the story.
In the last couple of months, one by one, we watched as local officials publicly got the J&J one-dose shot in order to boost public confidence about it.
We believe in the effectiveness of this vaccine, but obviously we take seriously
Okay, you still here?
New Jersey, New York, and
Oh my God.
Connecticut are taking
The entire server's
and
the
keeping
same
the
people.
J&J vaccine
Alright,
on
so I have
ice for
OBS
now.
open.
Though officials say there are no reports of blood clots here related to the J&J shot. They're now working to switch people to Moderna or Pfizer.
We do have enough Pfizer and we do have enough Moderna vaccination to keep our schedule.
Even with this pause, our overall goal of vaccinating 4.7 million adult New Jerseyans by the end of June remains not only in place,
Now I kind of suck
but
at Bitcoin.
entirely achievable.
Outside the Javits Center, we caught up with people originally scheduled to get the J&J single dose, now receiving Pfizer.
I would prefer the J&J because it's one shot and they wouldn't have to come back, but I mean...
OBS is on my left screen.
How do you think they handled it?
I think they handled
No,
it really
I'm pretty sure they
well.
can,
Really
but I don't
smooth.
know. I just asked.
They just had to change some things in the computer, but it didn't really interrupt my day.
The best evidence indicates that vaccines work. And this vaccine is going to almost certainly going to continue to be part of our armamentarium, but we do want to take that pause.
Mayor de Blasio says the home office, that's where they go to seniors' homes and vaccinate them, relies heavily on the J&J vaccine.
You
So
see
right
OBS
now,
now, right?
that too is paused while they figure something else out. At the Javits Center, Alice Gaynor, CBS 2 News.
Stay with CBS 2 for continuing coverage of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine pause. We have more information about all of the vaccines on our website, cbsnewyork.com. Well, the prosecution wrapped up its case in the trial of former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin, and the defense began presenting witnesses. The jury heard from a defense expert on police use of force who says that Derek Chauvin was right to put George Floyd in a prone position on the ground. His conclusion contradicted today's testimony from previous witnesses.
I felt that Derek Chauvin was justified, was acting with objective reasonableness, following Minneapolis Police Department policy.
In your opinion, was this a use of deadly force?
It was not.
Jurors also heard from a witness who was inside the SUV when George Floyd was arrested. Floyd's ex-girlfriend, Shawanda Hill, said that he began behaving erratically as police approached the vehicle, grabbing the wheel and saying, "Please don't kill me." Do stay with CBS 2 for continuing coverage of the trial of Derek Chauvin. For more testimony and real-time updates, go to cbsnewyork.com.
On Capitol Hill, Democrats are pushing to pass a bill to confront the rise in anti-Asian attacks since the start of the pandemic. Hello spoke about her own experience of living in fear as a member of the Asian American and Pacific Islander community.
Before, if I was walking around outside, I would have my earbuds on. I'd be listening to books on tape. I would never do that now because of the incidents of totally unprovoked hate crimes against AAPIs.
The COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act would allow the Justice Department to assign a point person to expedite the review of hate crime cases. It would provide resources for state and local police to investigate alleged hate crimes, and it includes state funding that would make it easier to report anti-Asian attacks, like establishing hotlines.
The head of the Transit Authority had made a plea to the mayor and the NYPD for more cops.
She says safety concerns are keeping people from coming back to the subways. New MTA survey found 72% of riders are concerned about crime and harassment.
CBS 2's political reporter Marcia Kramer joins us now live from Riverdale section of the Bronx with more on this. Marcia?
Well, Christina and Maurice, a whopping 87% of lapsed subway riders say that subway safety is the biggest factor in whether they'll ever come back to the subways. And those decisions could seriously affect the city's comeback from the pandemic.
I'm so afraid. We used to get on the bus, get on the subway, go to the city and shop, and now I think about it.
I don't want to take the train, go to Manhattan.
The rise in hate crimes and reports of attacks, like this one a week ago, caught on a subway station camera, showing a man coming up behind a rider and punching him in the head to steal a wallet and a cell phone, have clearly contributed to fear of taking mass transit. It's documented in a new MTA survey, which found people who ride the subway feel less safe than they did 6 months ago. Just 26% were satisfied with safety, a 16.4% drop from September. 72% say they are very concerned about crime and harassment. The fears are even greater among those who are not currently using mass transit. 7 in 10 so-called lapsed riders say crime is extremely important in their decision to take mass transit again.
We are in a really important moment. Over the next 3 to 6 months, I think those folks who have been staying home are going to make the decision about whether they're coming back.
And if we can't get them back into the system right now, we're going to lose them for a long time.
Feinberg says Mayor de Blasio and the NYPD need to put more cops on the trains because the city's economic recovery depends on it.
New York cannot come back unless the transit system comes back, and the transit system can't come back unless riders come back.
In recent months, the NYPD assigned 600 more cops to the transit system, but transit officials say it's just not enough. The transit union pointing out that in the last 6 months, 1,088 transit workers have been assaulted, spit at, or menaced.
Yeah.
We don't need police at turnstiles.
My mom was opening the presents.
Trains and on buses, said Tony Utano, president of Transit Union Local 100. Riders tell us they still have plenty of fears.
There's fewer riders and people aren't taking precautions, and there's a lot more homeless on the subway, a lot more mental illness.
With COVID and with all the attacks, I'm very worried.
No, I do not feel safe.
Now the plea for more cops fell on deaf ears. A spokesman for Mayor de Blasio insisting that subway crime is at historic lows.
Oh no, that's because I have it on screen one.
Encouraging people
Nice
to ride the subways, not scaring them off. Live in the Bronx, I'm Marcia Kramer, CBS 2 News.
All right, Marcia, thank you. And also today, the Senate confirmed Polly Trottenberg as Deputy Secretary of the U.S. Transportation Department. Senator Chuck Schumer tweeted this afternoon about the confirmation. Trottenberg served as New York City's Transportation Commissioner since 2014, and before that, she was a senior transportation official in the Obama administration. Trottenberg also served as transportation policy advisor to Senator Schumer.
New information now on the death of Dante Wright, the Brooklyn Center, Minnesota police officer who fatally shot the 20-year-old. Resigned, as did the city's police chief. The news coming amid rage and heartache after Wright's death at the hands of police. Family members today spoke of their grief and outrage. With the murder trial of Derek Chauvin underway, the family of George Floyd stood with them to offer support.
We're here. And we will fight for justice for this family, just like we're fighting for our brother.
I never imagined this is what was going to happen. I just thought maybe he was being arrested.
Wright was killed during a traffic stop on Sunday. Officers had tried to arrest him after learning he had an outstanding warrant stemming from 2 misdemeanor charges. Amid a struggle, Officer Kim Potter yelled she will tase Wright. Instead, she was holding her gun, which she then fired. An unlikely memento.
Do I have the expander?
Moment. Just ahead on CBS 2 and CBS New York, where a Brooklyn man kept the bullet that left him paralyzed, and his message about the surge in gun violence in the city.
All right, there we go. I added everything.
Summer brain drain, the city program combining camp with classes. And Dennis Murdoch in for Lonnie tonight. Well, temperatures soared since yesterday, 51 to 64 degrees, but before long we'll be back in the 50s with rain and even some snow. I'll have details coming up. Otis.
Yeah, Vanessa, the Nets and Mets made a postponed games for very different reasons. The Nets are in Minneapolis taking on the T-Wolves with that civil unrest after another police-involved shooting at the backdrop.
Hey, Otis, CBS Evening News is just minutes away now.
Here's Nora O'Donnell with a look ahead. Hi, Nora. Hi, Maurice and Christine. Good to see you. Coming up after the CBS 2 News at 6. Breaking news, the Johnson & Johnson vaccine shelved after concerns of dangerous blood clots. Why women could be at risk. We'll speak with Dr. Anthony Fauci. Plus, 2 men arrested in the disappearance of Kristen Smart, 25 years after the California college student went missing. And this story, heroic rescue. When a car flipped in a canal, dad and son had just seconds to make a life-saving decision. That's all tonight here on the CBS Evening News.
We're with Paula Abdul after her idol return and Simon Cowell diss. Plus, why the stars of F9 are feeling the pressure after a year of delays. Next, ET.
Tonight at 7:30 on CBS 2. Dear Freedom, tomorrow's road may be longer, but we'll ride stronger. Unleash Toyota Hybrids.
Lease a new Corolla, Corolla hatchback, or Corolla hybrid for just $129 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
Being nosy is a good thing. Like if you suspect a natural gas leak in your home.
Yeah, screen share meters. I'm gonna do something with my chat. They're like saying rat and this dude's sad or something. I don't know what's happening.
Don't touch switches or use the phone. Get outside immediately. Then call 911 or your natural gas provider. Being nosy can keep you safe. From the member companies of the Northeast Gas Association.
President Obama
crisis hit, Obama chose Sean to help homeowners. When Hurricane Sandy devastated New York, he had Sean head the recovery. And to manage the entire federal budget, Obama asked Sean to lead. Now, Sean's running for mayor because we need a proven crisis manager to lead our recovery from COVID. Sean Donovan has the experience to make New York work for everyone. Paid for by New Start NYC.
Yeah, I have it too.
Right now, we'll cover your cost or the insurance copay for your eye exam. Nobody cares for eyes more than Pearl. All those in favor of a COVID-19 vaccine, raise your arm. Safe and effective COVID-19 vaccines are here. Get yours when it's available to you. Learn more at nyc.gov/COVID-vaccine.
Every day, neighbors are doing their part to protect
I have it open.
At Reamer and Flanagan,
Here,
we're doing
give me a
our
second.
part too. In our stores, communities, and in and on our warehouses. It's where we recycle 99% of our furniture packaging. 17 million pounds of material that gets repurposed every year. And we schedule our furniture deliveries to be as fuel efficient as possible. So here's to all of us.
There we
Taking care
go.
of the environment.
Now you can see this also. Alright, there you go.
Dear Freedom, tomorrow's road may be longer, but we'll ride stronger. Unleashed Toyota Hybrids.
Right now, lease a new 2021 RAV4 or RAV4 Hybrid for just $209 a month. Toyota, let's go places. Support local shops. Your favorite pizza place. The usual spot for coffee. That store with the familiar faces. They keep our communities connected. Buy local.
Yeah,
they need us. And we need them.
Tonight, we're hearing from one of the victims of gun violence in New York City.
He was paralyzed by a stray bullet 8 months ago. As CBS 2's Dave Carlin reports, he's hopeful for change.
I do have flashbacks. Sam Metcalf's mind keeps taking him back to the shooting that paralyzed him from the waist down. Midday, August 19th, a hail of bullets where Woodruff and Ocean Avenues intersect in Flatbush. Teenager Malcolm Day was killed and Metcalf wounded.
How do I make it a little bit higher?
I hear gunshots. It's an auditory hallucination. Here he is with wife Sabrina. She was right there when it happened. If I didn't have support from my wife the way that I do, I would be pulled back to a dark place. What do you feel about the person who shot you? The person who shot me was hunting a young man, and the young man who was murdered at the scene also had a gun. Metcalf agreed to this interview after seeing the Biden administration last week tighten gun regulations. Give them better alternatives. Free college is a good start in New York City. We're working on that. I don't suggest you ever see it, or maybe you have, if there's video from the scene. I've seen the footage. It's hard, and I really feel for my old neighborhood. I moved because it's emotionally difficult for me and my wife to be near where I was shot. Metcalf works in tech and arts management, and he paints and sculpts. I'm definitely gonna make something with the bullet. It's a powerful object. Yes, it is a powerful object. Maybe I'll make a tiny little mold and melt it down and make it into something else. After I got vaccinated, let's go to the Met. As the works inside this and other museums give him artistic inspiration, and his family and friends give him loving support, it is his own inner strength that brings him hope and progress. Pull-ups are part of a regimen that is paying off. That's part of my regular training. I have some return now in the left leg. I can move it a little bit, and I have sensation now down to the foot. I'm getting custom braces made so that I'll be able to stand up out of the chair, and I just feel so grateful and lucky. He says getting back on his feet will come with no regrets, no anger, and no quitting. It's really loud. Dave Carlin, CBS 2 News.
Here, let me do it.
There is a GoFundMe set up for Metcalf. We've linked to it on our website, cbsnewyork.com.
Right here at 6 o'clock
yeah, I type kind of hard, so it goes into the red instantly.
And we saw plenty of sun today, but rain is moving in. It's April after all. Vanessa's got the forecast next.
Closed captioning on CBS 2 News is brought to you by Lexus. Experience amazing.
Think we'll make it in time?
Oh.
You may not expect the unexpected, but you can certainly take it on. The Lexus ES. Wow,
What happened?
Connect us all. CBS 2 News this morning. Together, we'll help start your day.
Alright, there you go.
So, this is why you're always at my house.
I downsized my lifestyle to match my internet speed.
Tony, don't cramp your lifestyle. You can live big with Spectrum Internet.
Switch to Spectrum Internet for only $44.99 a month when bundled and a free modem with reliable starting speeds of 200 megabits. Call 1-833-643-4499.
Who needs space?
I got my TV, my box, my dish on the roof.
Look, with the Spectrum TV app, you can watch live TV in any room with no extra boxes. And they got more free HD and on-demand satellite.
Switch to Spectrum TV for just $44.99 a month when bundled and no contract.
Why, Tony?
Keep it sound like got me stuck in a contract.
Don't worry, Spectrum will buy out your contract.
I'm just fixing my mic right now.
TV just $44.99 a month each when bundled, and get up to $500 to cancel your current contract. Call 1-833-643-4499.
I'm switching to Spectrum. Thank you. I know what to do with that dish. New York Project Hope can help you cope with all the challenges that come with COVID-19. Here to talk, here to listen, here to support. Call 1-844-863-9314 or visit nyprojecthope.org.
Scream?
Hear that? That's a mountain laughing at you. So come prepared in Kia Sportage. With a and 260 pound-feet of torque, and not in the less torque and horsepower equipped torque. So you can turn that mountain's laugh into a web girl. Lease the 2021 Sportage LX all-wheel drive for
Oh, I'm not enjoying it.
changed her life forever. She was an aspiring actress. Now her existence will never be the same again. What happened? Next edition. Tonight at 7, only on CBS 2.
Lincoln Center's iconic Josie Robertson Plaza is going green. It's going to transform into an expansive green space as it gets ready to welcome visitors. The plaza will act as a centerpiece of Restart Stages. It's the Lincoln Center initiative to help kickstart the arts sector and the city's revival. The green will be open from May 10th through September.
The city launches a new summer program. Summer Rising will be part school and part camp. It is free and open to students assigned to summer school and also kids looking for fun activities.
Why when I snap it goes to red?
Same old summer school.
We have a great alternative that involves academics, it involves recreation, it involves culture. It is free to all.
We'll be able to provide students across the city with a holistic summer experience. This will include academic support, social emotional learning, and exciting enrichment opportunities.
The Department of Education will now work with the city's Youth and Community Development Department to provide programming. The city says it expects as many as 200,000 children to enroll.
All right, let's talk about our weather now. Vanessa is in for Lonnie, and we're going to look at some changes coming our way.
I know. It's going to be a brief interlude with the sunshine, guys. We're going to see a little sun to start off your Wednesday, but then the clouds return and the rest of the work week is looking messy. So enjoy the sun while it lasts. Gorgeous live shot. 64 degrees under blue skies. We have north-northwest winds at 8. What can you expect moving forward? A beautiful evening. Tomorrow, pleasant again. There is, however, a chance for showers as we move into the afternoon. And then we're going to prepare for rain Thursday into Friday and the possibility of a little bit of snow to the north.
Okay.
The high today was 64. Tomorrow, even more mild, 67. Thursday and Friday with rain, the numbers fall far, 53 and 51. But the rebound offers a beautiful rebound with seasonable temps in the low and mid-60s. Weekend looking really good, and the short-term things are looking fine as well. 30% chance of showers through the afternoon tomorrow. Thursday into Friday, it's going to rain, folks. In fact, we could get a little snow to the north. And then Saturday into Sunday, we'll put a 10% chance on there. But truly, the weekend right now looking wonderful. As we look at what's happening overhead, we've got bright skies, blue skies overnight, though. We do see a very pleasant evening giving way to more clouds by midday Wednesday. Here we are. Afternoon, 2:30, showers developing to the west of the city. There's a spider to the east by evening, and then overnight Wednesday into Thursday, an area of low pressure develops off the coast and will leave us tucked into the clouds and moisture through the day on Thursday with lingering wet weather weather into Friday. So here's how Thursday night into Friday looks. Notice how we start to see the colder precip develop, especially north of the city. This is that possibility of snow, maybe a little bit of mixing well to the north for the city points east and south. Anything that falls will be in the form of rain. Trend continues through Friday afternoon before skies clear in time for the weekend. Snowfall looking, they're not going to be impressive. This is actually the biggest numbers we've seen. Say a trace to maybe 2+ inches well north of the city. Rainfall probably a ½ inch to 1.5 inches for most. Tomorrow, though, it's beautiful, 68 degrees. Clouds thicken, showers develop in the afternoon. I want to take this moment to note that while many of us will see temperatures upper 60s, even low 70s inland tomorrow, for those of you on the south shore of Long Island, temperatures will be in the 50s, and that's because winds will be rolling in off the water, keeping numbers close to the coast. Much cooler there. All right, check out your 7-day forecast. Thursday, the numbers crash. It's 53 degrees, rain, and then Friday, 51 with lingering wet weather and that chance for some minor accumulated snow well to the north. Weekend, a beautiful rebound, 62.
Oh, that's so cool.
Saturday, more clouds. 63 on Sunday with a minimal chance for a shower. Monday, a better bet.
I went like far and then backwards, and it was still the same type.
Tuesday, 59 with mostly cloudy skies. Back over to you now, Christina.
Yes.
All right, thanks, Vanessa.
Let's bring it over to Livingston for a look at sports now. Oh.
Spoke about the civil unrest in Minneapolis before his team took the court against the T-Wolves this afternoon. And after having their past 2 games postponed because of rain, the Mets were back on the field with a double dip against the Phillies.
Weather powered by Chevrolet. Find great deals at ChevyOffers.com.
I returned to teaching at a school near Ground Zero just 4 weeks after the terrorist attacks because they told us the air was safe. When I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer years later, I didn't think it had anything to do with 9/11 until some of the other teachers became sick too. That's when I called Parker Wakeman. They told me that I qualified for the Victims' Compensation Fund. Parker Wakeman helped me, and if you have cancer or respiratory illness, they can help you too.
We are Parker Wakeman. 1-800-JUST-CALL.
Hi, I'm Jackie Graydon, and I'm Debbie Tackett.
Yep, it's in the yellow, and it's still nice. I'd probably put it at 40. That should be good. There we go, 43. There we go.
And nice. Everyone is at Arrow. It's true. We've always been a cutting-edge company and an industry leader, but we've also run our business with family values. We appreciate
It's a little bit delayed, by the way.
Arrow. Always on target.
It's just that low latency. Dominic said to just keep it like that. It should be good.
Fun Serenity. Paperbird, clean in peace. Now at ShopRite and partner retailers. What if you drove an SUV that paid attention, even when you didn't? Like the Hyundai Kona. The first car in its class that monitors steering and lane position in order to alert tired or distracted drivers. Driver attention warning from Hyundai.
I mean, right now I'm not playing with all these new settings that you just showed me. But...
Lease that 2021 Kona for $139 a month.
Really?
Or a 2021 Kona Electric for $189 a month. Offers end.
Oh, that's so weird.
Getting rid of fees when you order McDonald's, Panda Express, and Panera. So now you can get McDonald's without the side of fees, and Panda Express without the fees, and Panera without the fees. You get the point. Only on
Hello, 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 hello. Like that. Hello, hello, hello.
No matter how much we want it gone, COVID-19 is still here. That's why we all need to keep wearing our face coverings, keep physical distancing, and keep washing our hands. And as always, stay at home if you're feeling sick. The COVID-19 vaccine is available to certain groups in NYC, but now is not the time to stop protecting ourselves. Learn more at nyc.gov/health/coronavirus.
Otis is here now. Sports World, like everybody else, grappling with the situation in Minnesota.
That's right. The Nets and T-Wolves got back on the court this afternoon after postponing last night's game. In fact, the entire Minneapolis pro sports scene was shut down last night. Pre-game moment of silence for 20-year-old.
I don't hear anything on my stream. like they'll probably only hear like this amount.
Nets never trailed in this one and led by as many as 45. The Reds putting up a game high 31 as the Nets win it by 30. They play tomorrow night in Philadelphia with first place in the East on the line. Mets, like the Nets, were also postponed last night. Mother Nature throwing a monkey wrench in their plans in the form of a rainout. So they had a doubleheader with the Phillies today. Don't forget, the game was 7 innings long. The Mets jumped on the board first, but Don Smith jumped on his pitch in the first. John's second long ball of the year.
Alright, so wait, are you going?
It's a quick 2-0 Mets lead. Taiwan Walker was effective in the first half and was looking good for the first 4 innings, striking out 7 of the first 11 batters before getting the hook after walking 2 in the 5th. Now 2-1 in the 6th when Metro Gene Segura beats out the swinging bunt with 2 outs. They would have been out of the inning, driving in the tying run in the process though. It's a 2-2 game in the top of the 7th. And finally,
Yeah, I think the clicking is like gone.
MLB umpire Joe West and former Mets catcher Paul LaDuca had Supreme Court awarding West $500,000 in a defamation lawsuit. This stems from a 2019 story that LaDuca told on a podcast. He claimed West gave former Mets closer Billy Wagner a favorable strike zone in exchange for the use of the pitcher's vintage car. Turns out that West was only behind the plate one time during the 2006-2007 seasons when LaDuca and Wagner were teammates, and Wagner did not
Oh,
play
I'm
the
not
game.
in a
The
room.
court awarded West $250,000 for past and emotional distress
I'm in.
and $250,000 for hiring a PR firm to help repair his reputation. Joe West was saying that he didn't want to be blackballed.
Should I just
Shoeless
use
Joe
my
Jackson
webcam?
or some
Because I
other
don't
guys
really know
who
how to
were
explain it.
thought of as cheaters and not get into the Hall of Fame. What a
It's
story.
like
You can't just say it. You can't just
it's like the second part of a living room. It's where the sliding door is. Because I know you've been here.
Pay the price. Okay, great story. All right, and we're back in just a minute.
Look, I gotta say something. Said it before, and I'll say it again. If I thought a reverse mortgage was just some kind of trick to take your home, I wouldn't even be here. It's just a loan, like any other. With one big difference. And that difference is how you choose to pay it back.
Find out how reverse mortgage loans really work with AAG's
I also want to
free
test something.
no-obligation reverse mortgage guide. Eliminate monthly mortgage payments.
I'm gonna
save
test
bills,
me eating
medical
goldfish.
costs, and more.
See how well you
Call
can.
now to get your free info kit. Call 800-789-5205.
Other mortgages are paid back each month. But with a reverse mortgage, you can pay back whatever you
I'm about to do
can
it right now.
when it works for you. Or you can choose to wait and pay it off in one lump sum when you leave your home.
Call today and find out more. AAG's free no-obligation reverse mortgage loan guide. Access tax-free cash and stay in the home you love.
You've been investing in your home for years, making monthly mortgage payments, doing the right thing. It's become your family's heart and soul. Well, that investment can give you tax-free cash just when you need it. Of course, you can use it to pay some bills, cover medical costs, update or repair your home, but best of all, it eliminates those monthly mortgage payments so you get more cash in your pocket every month.
Learn how homeowners are strategically using a reverse mortgage loan to cover expenses, pay for health care, preserve retirement savings, and more.
Look, reverse mortgages aren't going to work for everyone, but if you're looking for some extra cash, for whatever reason, your home's equity just might be the right solution. Why don't you give AAG a call? I trust them. You can too.
Trust AAG for the best reverse mortgage solutions. Call 800-789-5205.
And that is CBS 2 News at 6.
Hold on, I think someone just dropped a glass.
I'm Maurice Dubois. News continues on our streaming service, CBS in New York. CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell is straight ahead. Have a good night. We'll see you back here at 11.
Tonight, the major vaccine news. Why did the government pause the use of Johnson & Johnson's COVID shot? And the questions about what caused the rare but dangerous blood clots. The dramatic action by the CDC and FDA after 6 women got sick. 1 dies. Tonight, we asked Dr. Anthony Fauci for answers. Is the J&J shot safe? And what symptoms to be on the lookout for? The charges and the resignations. Tonight, the fallout after Dante Wright is shot dead by police.
Okay, yeah, someone dropped a glass. How do I fix like people talking in the background? Can you fix that with Mike?
Charges. Breaking news, leaving Afghanistan. President Biden to announce an end to America's longest war, pulling all U.S. troops out by the 20th anniversary of the September 11th attacks. The Chauvin trial. The defense begins its case, but the big question tonight, will a former officer take the stand? Lying in honor. A widow's pain. The emotional tribute to Capitol Police Officer Billy Evans. What the president told the officer's family.
I just want to... Basically the only thing they want me to get rid of is the TV and them quietly talking in the background.
Inside, the Japanese plant to dump contaminated water from the wrecked Fukushima nuclear plant into the Pacific Ocean. And heroic rescue. When a car flipped in a canal, the life-saving decision with no time to spare.
This is the CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell. Reporting from the nation's capital.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. We're going to begin with what could be an extraordinary setback in the race to vaccinate Americans. Tonight, the FDA and CDC have asked states to temporarily halt giving shots of Johnson & Johnson's single-dose vaccine after 6 women who got the shot developed a rare blood clotting disorder. One of the women died. The FDA says it's pausing use of the shot out of an abundance of caution while it examines any links between clots and the vaccine. It says the review will likely last just a few days. It's also worth noting that more than 7 million people have gotten the J&J vaccine, making cases of the unusual reaction less than 1 in a million. Still, tonight the announcement is alarming for those who've received the Johnson & Johnson shot and further stoking fears among those who are hesitant to get vaccinated at all. The nation's top infectious disease expert, Dr. Anthony Fauci, is joining us to answer your questions in just a moment. But first, CBS's Jerika Duncan is going to lead up our coverage tonight.
I mean, if I end stream right now, they'll probably come back because they see a new notification of me helping them again.
Appears to be extremely rare. This caused
So I can end it if I want
to figure out what happened and also warn doctors about the symptoms. Also tonight, we're learning that Johnson & Johnson will delay its
It's not even my
rollout in
TV.
Europe. Tonight, pressing pause. Americans are being turned away from the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Some offered Pfizer or Moderna instead after the stunning announcement that 6 women developed
I would say like 10 feet or something, 15 feet.
the vaccine.
This is a recommendation, and it's not a mandate. It's out of an abundance of caution.
Within hours, one by one, every state doctor's orders. Even with now on
J&J vaccine makes up less than 5% of the more than 100 recorded shots in the United States.
the women affected. Develop this disorder, this rare disorder between the
Hello.
ages of 18 to 48. What does that tell you?
There may be something related to hormones. We just don't understand it enough yet.
Hello. 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 Hello.
These types of events should
The only
be
time it went in
called
red is when I was eating
that
goldfish.
We need to be comparing the responses and the outcomes between men and women.
Health officials say people who have received the J&J vaccine in the last 3 weeks should look out for symptoms like shortness of breath, abdominal pain, severe headaches, and leg pain. It could be a sign of a more serious problem. More than 7 million Americans have received the J&J vaccine. About 10 million more doses are circulating throughout the country. Last month, J&J suffered another blow when 15 million vaccine doses were ruined after being contaminated
getting
more doses out sooner than expected. Nora.
Eureka Duncan, thank you. Let's now bring in Dr. Anthony Fauci. Dr. Fauci is President Biden's chief advisor. And Dr. Fauci, we're really glad you're here to help explain what this really means. So people who just got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
Come on.
Well, it depends on when they got it. It appears that this adverse event occurs within between 6 days and 13 days. So if you're beyond 4 weeks and you've had it a month or two ago, I think you really don't need to worry about anything. If you are in the time frame of within a week or two of having gotten vaccinated, remember one thing. This is a very rare event. It's less than 1 in a million. Having said that, you still want to be alert to some symptoms such as severe headache, some difficulty in movements, or some chest discomfort and difficulty breathing.
These are women of childbearing age. Does this suggest that it could be hormonal?
Absolutely, and that's one of the things that we want to investigate. There have been similar types of phenomena that have occurred during pregnancy. Clotting abnormalities are known in women who take birth control pills, so certainly there could be a hormonal aspect to this.
You pointed out this is less than 1 in a million chance that you may have this symptom. It's very, very rare. But will this fuel vaccine hesitancy?
Well, certainly that is a concern. The question that is often asked, Nora, does this have anything to do with the other vaccines, the mRNAs from Moderna and from Pfizer? Absolutely not. There's no negative or adverse or red flag signal coming from any of those vaccines, which is very good news. In other words, they are very safe.
All right, Dr. Fauci, thank you.
Thank you, Nora. It's always good to be with you.
And there are some new developments tonight to report on the shooting death of Dante Wright in Minnesota. The officer who allegedly mistook her gun for a taser is resigning. So is her boss, the police chief. And Wright's mother is opening up about her final
hello.
phone call with her son.
Hi. Did you hear me slip?
From Brooklyn Center, Minnesota.
Okay.
2 days after the fatal encounter with Dante Wright, 2 resignations and possible criminal charges. The officer who fired the fatal shot, Kim Potter, and Brooklyn Center Police Chief Tim Gannon, both turning in their badges.
I'm hoping that this will help bring some calm to the community.
Tonight, new details about
Hello.
pulled over for an expired tag. Officers discovered he had an outstanding warrant and struggled with Wright as they tried to handcuff him. But instead of a taser, Potter pulled her pistol and fired. Many question how the veteran officer could confuse a brightly colored taser, like the one in this photo, with a much heavier and darker colored handgun.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Suspect.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
She was on
Hello. Hello. I just said it twice. I just talk normal. Oh, I just talk normally, but when I go down a little bit more, I talk like this. They have a great day out there. Okay. What about my keyboard? Hello. 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 Hello.
Thank you. Major war in months.
How do I do that?
Cost the U.S. lives.
A minute.
From the White House.
Notable. The 20th anniversary. Their first place.
I always have the default.
Made it thereby
It's crisp.
Decision. News a civil war was inevitable. Tensions are also rising on the border of Russia and Ukraine and in Crimea, where Vladimir Putin's forces have mobilized over 40,000 troops.
Oh, did you hear me typing just then?
Also tonight, a new threat from Iran. The regime has Richmond cyber attack on a nuclear plant owned by Israel. The White House called the announcement provocative. U.S. committed to reaching a nuclear deal with Iran. Nora?
Thank you. Hey, tonight on the story. The FDA.
How does it sound?
You want me to close that shit? It's got to be blinding, huh, Ma? I got you. I got you. There we go. How's that? A little better? Yeah? Better? No more of that? How about some of that? Worse than a flashlight, right?
Hello? Hi.
A final salute to U.S. Capitol Officer. Martyr. Ultimate honor to the 41 who love.
I just pulled up a random video.
Abigail. Years.
What? Alright, yeah.
Second.
They're not moving at all.
Named.
Or it's at max volume and it's a pretty loud video and it's not hearing it at all. Wait, but that's desktop audio too.
Nicole?
Wait, what? Huh?
Has the waves has spread across.
Yeah, it's not moving at all either. I'll be right back for like 10 seconds. Okay, I'm back.
Yes, news.
This evening. Some 20 waste a nuclear disaster.
Wait, what? Yeah.
So, we're gonna lose it.
Wait, how do I get there?
Difficulty.
Wait, what? Yeah. Alright. Will they still be able to hear my Roblox? Yeah, I'll play it right now. Tell me if you hear anything. You hear anything?
The night. Smart. Floors.
You should hear.
From a frat in California. His father.
Something like that.
Never.
Mm-hmm.
And fishing is treated
Yeah,
radioactive water from the plant. Government for damage.
I don't hear anything either.
Yes, you can listen. In your podcast.
Yeah, my stream can see this. Able to show it. Pretty sure, yeah. I mean, I X'd out the game, but I can't hear it anymore. Yeah, I was saying. Anything for this?
I'm not sure why it's not working. Go ahead, click. Oh, we can hear it now. We can hear it now. We should be able to hear it now.
Oh, I think they can hear you too.
Oh, wait, yeah, that makes sense. They should be able to hear me. Oh, we can hear it now. We can hear it now. You just exposed your email.
Oh, I think they can hear you
Yes.
too.
Oh, when people come back 5 years from now, they'll be emailing you. We can hear it now. We can hear it. All right, so go ahead, open up your Roblox game and give it a try.
Wait, what happened? I had the stream on, so I can't.
No, you're good. Go ahead and open up Roblox. Try and do it again. I'll listen for it. Oh, his voice is doubled? Oh, fuck. His voice is doubled.
How do you mistake taser for to make a deadly mistake like that? Decided it went next.
And do it again. I'll listen for it. Listen for it. No, you're good. Go ahead and open up Roblox. Try and...
I think that was just because of the stream.
Yeah, that's what I think so as well. Yeah,
Hey,
it's
do you
because you
hear
had
that?
your stream up. All right, I hear the game now. I hear the beginning sound. Listen for it.
Yeah, I hear it.
So, yep. So you should be good to go. Yeah, make sure when you're streaming and stuff, you know, mute any other tabs and stuff, so you don't have to worry about playing on stream and everything. And if you want, you can play background music. This weekend, if you want, when I have more time this Friday, I can try and set you up on Streamlabs OBS. It's a little more simple, and I know how to use it. We can get some good settings for you. If you wanted to play music in the background, if you wanted to, you know, we can try and mess around with the mic settings. I think this is as close as we're gonna get it for now with the noise gate. But you know, you have desktop audio, you have the noise gate, so you should be good to go. We'll take a closer look this weekend.
Alright.
Alright, well, good luck and have a good rest of your stream and have fun.
Alright, bye.
Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Yep.
Alright, we can do USBR now. Hello.
I just got the world over heaven.
Oh, I was gone for 20 minutes.
Yeah, we know.
Bro, you got the world over heaven's not even that good, but it's... I mean, it dies against an MR game, but never worked on that.
Yes.
Ooh, that was a close one.
Oh yeah, update on the shiny. I didn't get the shiny.
There we go.
The
Why
more
aren't you
damage
getting
with
up?
that.
My internet go burr.
That was at 2.5 hitting. I hate it.
My internet go burr.
When did you get the roller heaven? Like just now?
Yup.
You missed.
I just got the deal bone and I just got to the like 5 seconds ago.
I never
Not
brought
5, like 5 minutes.
Fuck me.
Let me get that fat damage. Bonk.
Thank you. It's already gone, but I told me to tell you.
Yes.
No! Leave me alone. I'm going to die! Yes,
Oh, he's
Alpha!
out.
No!
Yes! Yes!
What the? Fuck. Game is great. Do you guys have any pure not joking.
I'm gonna end the stream, guys. But I'm going to stream again.
Why were you still streaming trying to whatever?
Ding.
It doesn't really matter.
The fat damage.
More damage you at.
Fat damage.